Welcome back to Further Solutions Academy. On this video, I'll be walking you on angle of depression and elevation. Now, by the end of this video, try to share and subscribe to your friends. And I have this, I need to start with this definition before I solve some problems. Now, this is two corresponding, alternative angle. This is parallel to, sorry, this is not right. Now, look at this particular thing. These are observation videos. I just want to explain. Now, normally, when you are looking up, at the point of looking up to the object, that is what, from here to up, is elevation. But if somebody is looking down, from here to down, that is what? Depression. That is the normal way. But let me quickly use this thing to explain as a model. Now, look at a boy observing something up, which is going to be a bell on a tree, whatever it is. Now, the boy is, this angle is what? An elevation angle. Now, look at a plane, which is a pilot, observing boy on the ground, where he's supposed to land. Now, this pilot is practicing depression. Now, it means this angle is what? Depression. Mind you, I can move on. This is going to be height of the tree. That is what we are talking about. Now, theta equals to beta, which is alternate angle. We have different type of, I think I've mentioned that when I was teaching plane geometry. Now, elevations standing on the ground, viewing a plane with a what? With an angle of what? Elevation theta. It means this is a theta, is an angle of what? Elevation. And while the pilot viewing the boy at an angle of what? Depression beta. It means depression beta. Sorry, I made a mistake. Oh, this is not depression. This is going to be depression. Sorry. Let me use this too. Depression. This is going to be theta. Now, can you see indirectly, this is what? Elevation. This is what? Depression. Elevation, depression. Now, you have to listen to the question, how it comes. And these are the scenario that I have like questions there to work with. 1, 2, 3, 4 questions there to work with. And mind you, these are just my elementary one. I'll give you cases and different cases. By God grace, be expecting like 4 videos or more on this part, because students have a lot of problem on it. Look at, let's go. Okay, let's work on these 2 questions. I think I'll be working on case 1 at this point, while the next video will be on case 2, and be expecting 3 videos on this part. Now, solution to this problem is a very simple one. Let's see how it goes. An angle of elevation of a point P on a tour from a point Q on the what? On the horizontal ground is 60 degrees. If PQ equals to 74 meters, how high is P above the ground? That is what we are to work on. Now, look at how it will go. Now, this is going to be what? The pole. Yes, this is going to be 12. And we have something like this, which is going to be on the ground. This is the pole height, and it's given to us as what? The angle is given to us as what? Angle is of elevation is what? 60 degrees. It's looking up. If this place is going to be what? Here is going to be depression. Take note of that. Now, what else do we need to do now? And here is going to be this is going to be the ground, and we have 74. The height is 70. It means PQ. Here will be P. Here will be Q. Is 74 meter. Yes, 74 meter. You are asked to calculate. Oh, sorry. This is going to be 74 PQ, 74 meter. And the ground, we are not given. We are asked to calculate the height. This is going to be the height in meter. Now, at this junction, I will go on sine, because opposite all over hypotenuse, which is going to be sine 60. I've explained on the ratio, that supplementary ratio, that so car 12. This is going to be, let me quickly explain that. So car 12. That is sine, cos, and tan. This is going to be O all over H, A all over H, and O all over A. That is that for that. Now it means opposite hypotenuse, which is going to be what? X all over 74. I know my sine 60 is always root 3 all over 2 equals to X all over what? 74. Now normally year 1, year 7 in 2, we have what? 3, and in 14 remainder 1. In 14 it will be 7. Now it means I'll be having when I cross multiply. Now it means I will be having S equals to 37 root 3 meter. It means the height is 37, which is going to be C. C, that is the answer. The answer is C. Now the second question says that a ladder of this, it means the ladder height is given. The ladder height is given. Now we are told that a ladder of what? 6 meter lays 6 meter long, lays against a wall so that it makes an angle of 65 degrees with the horizontal ground. Calculate how far up the what? The wall. How far up to the. Now it means this is going to be how far up, and this is going to be the ladder of what? 6 meter long, and this is going to be ground, the distance, and the angle here is what? Is 65 degrees. Now the same way that this goes, which is I'll also be using our sine 65 degree equals to X all over what? Now sine 65 is not a special angle, therefore this was a special angle. That is why I can work on it. I'll cross multiply straight. Now which I'll have 65 equals to 6 multiplied by sine 65. Now 6 multiplied by sine 65, I will have 5.438 meter. That is my X. Now I think I still have some questions here. Okay, permit me to write these 2 questions before I leave this section. Okay, look at this question. I think let me play off so that you'll be able to see it very well. Can you see? And you can pause to write the question to your. Please permit me to hold back because of vision, because of clear vision. Now I have this problem here. Let's try to work along with them. There are 2 of them, and that should be for introduction part. For the last, that will be the last. Now this one will take us to sine rule and cosine rule, because see how it comes. But this one will just normal way. But we are looking for angle now, which is angle of elevation. What is the angle of what? Elevation of the what? Of the top of the flag from the shadow. Now the first thing you need to work on here, you are told that a shadow of a flag 25 meter is 4 meter. What is the angle? Now look at this. Look at this. Now it's what? It means this is going to be what? The flag 25 meter, and the top, which is the what is it called? The distance from the flag to the what? To the observer. To be what? Meter. Now we are now asked, what is the angle of elevation of the top of the flag from the shadow correct to 1 degree. You don't know it. Now, when you have something like this, it means you have, this is very, you know, if you want to get the height, I mean the distance from the what, the top of the flag to the observation, you can do that by Pythagoras theorem, which I'm not here to do that. Let me follow the questions so that we're very fast at it. Now, what you just need to do, we have tan theta will be equals to what? 25 over 18. Now, what can I do now? I think tan theta will be equals to 25 divided by 18. It will be 1.3889. Now, I think theta will now be equals to tan inverse of the number here, 1.3887. Now, my theta will be equals to tan inverse of this thing. It will be 54.2 degree. Now, 54.2 degree. That is going to be the answer. Now, that is for that one. Let's try to work on this one. Solution to this one also. This is a very critical problem that you can see. And if care is not taken, that should be, you know, you have to be very careful. The only problem is the word problem. How do I interpret this to make sense? Number one, a flag of XY. A flag of what? XY. Now, of the length, it means the flag itself is what? 12 centimeter towards an angle of observation point A. Okay, observation point is A, which is going to be A. Now I'm looking for the A, at an angle of what? 2 degrees to the vertical. Now this is going to be the vertical. Can you see? And this is going to be horizontal. Permit me to write this way. Now this is going to be observation point. Now this is going to be vertical height, and now it means there is an angle here, which the angle is very small. Sorry, it will be very small, 2 degrees. It's not, sorry, I'm sketching anyway. Now I think this should be the flag XY. Now, and this should be the E. Okay. If the what if A on the same level of the what of the foot X, okay, which I've done that. Okay, of the foot flag X of the what of the flagpole. AX is 10 meter, and the flag itself is what? 12 meter. That is very correct. Now the problem, find the angle of what? Elevation of the top of the what? Of the flag from A to the nearest degree. Now it means you are looking for this angle. You don't know it. Now mind you, I can know the angle here. This one will be what? 90, because it's an right angle triangle from here to here. From here to here is 90 minus 2, which is going to be what? Now it means on this part we are having 88 degree. 88 degree. Now since I have 88 degree, the only thing I can do here now, I can use sine rule. I mean, trigonometric ratio cannot work. Pythagoras theorem cannot work because of what? Is not more on 90. Now it's an acute. This is an acute angle anyway. It's an acute angle. Now you know what's called special angles and all those things. Now I will think of my cosine rule, which says that cosine rule, I can decide to work on cosine rule by saying that this is unknown. This one will be small x, this one will be small y, and this one will be small a. Take note of that. This is going to face this, and this is going to be facing this, and this is going to be facing that. Now, since I have that small a, small y, and small x, now I can now say that my x squared equals to a squared plus what? Y squared minus 2ay cos big X degree. Now, this is called cosine rule. This is called cosine rule. Now, can I apply this to this problem? Yes. The second rule, permit me to rub this thing, sorry. The second rule is what? I'm so sorry for rubbing this on. Now, my second rule, which is known as sine rule. Sine rule. Now, sine rules tell us to know that A all over what? Sine A equals to B all over what? Sine B equals to C all over what? Sine C. Now, that is sine rule. I can also turn it upside down, which is inverse of, which is also the same thing as what? A of A equals to of B equals to of C. Now, anyhow you want to do it, you are free to go. Now, I will start with sine rule to get my what? My small x, which is, I'm in need of this place anyway, but let me try to, so that you'll be able to see it. It means using sine rule, what is my x? I don't know it. X squared equals to, I have my a is 12 squared plus my y is 10 squared minus 2 bracket of 12 bracket of 10 cos what? 88. Sorry, hope you can see it there. Can you see? Let me observe from. Okay, cos 88. Okay, I think you can manage. This is cos 88. 88, please. Now it means my x squared equals to 144 plus 100 minus 120 cos 88. Now my x squared will be equals to, when I add the two numbers together, I will have 244 minus 120 cos 88. Now my x will be equals to, I'll be having 235.62. My cos is, for your information, cos in second quadrant, this is first quadrant, it will be minus. When you minus, calculator will help you out. Root the both side. This will cancel this. My x will be equals to, when you square that number, you have 0.35 meter. Now it means here is what? 15.35 meter. That is that. Now I can now move on, getting my angle now to get theta. Now this is going to be theta. I will go by what? Sine rule, which is A all over what? Sine A equals to Y all over sine Y equals to X all over what? Sine X. Now, okay, my X is given to me. I think I don't know why I cannot go, because this angle, there will be, I have to go and look for this particular one for me to get what I need. It means my S is complete, and I'm looking for angle A. I will relate it together, which is A all over sine A equals to X all over what? Sine big X. Now, what is my A? My A is given as 12 divide sine theta equals to, what is my X is 0.35 divide sine X is going to be sine 88. Now, I think it's making sense. At this point, I am to cross multiply. Now, it means I'm saying that 15.35 sine theta equals to 12 multiplied by sine 88, which I will be having, divide this 15.38, 15.38. This will cancel. Now, at this junction, I'll be having sine theta equals to, when I should multiply, I will have 11.99 divided by 15.38. 1.35. Now, permit me to rub this side, please. Now, at this junction, I'll be having, it means sine theta equals to, I'm coming from here, I'm coming from there, which I'll be having, when I divide, I'll be having 0.7811, which is going to be theta equals to sine inverse of 0.811, which I'll have my theta equals to 51.36. Now, I can say that approximately equals to 51 degree. Now, because we are to nearest degree. Now, it means here is what? Is 51.51 degree. That is where I'm going to be stopping for now. Don't forget to share this video across your friend, subscribe. Once again, thanks for watching.